X account, Cleveland Browns stated that they have completed their second head coach interview with Nate Skillhouse. Now, we just spoke about this moments ago. How the news is possibly finna come out that he's finna be named the coach, man. It says the Browns complete a second head coach interview with Ram Pass coordinator Nate Skillhouse on today. Head coach, second interview, Nate Skillhouse. The Browns completed a second round of interviews with Ram Pass coordinator Nate Skillhouse for the team's head coaching vacancy this Monday. His first interview was on January the 16th, right? That's when we started hearing rumblings about him. And he's the fourth candidate the Browns have conducted a second interview with a past part of their search.
All right, folks. We need to talk about what just happened in Cleveland because this is breaking right now. The Cleveland Browns just wrapped up their second interview with Rams pass coordinator Nate Skillhouse. And I'm telling you, this situation is getting wild. We're talking about a coaching search that has completely spiraled, multiple candidates pulling out. And now we got Shedeur Sanders making Pro Bowl news that's got the entire NFL world talking. Stay with me because what I'm about to break down is absolutely insane. So let's get right into it.
A lot of people in the media is praising Nate Skillhouse. My bad, man. Skillhouse is Skillhouse. My bad if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. My bad. But y'all know what I mean. Now, with that being said, I want to see what the people saying in the comments. Because this post right here got 133 comments. Somebody said that nearly took all day. We better hire him. Somebody said it's excited for this Skillhouse, whatever you say it, could bring some fresh energy to the Browns offense. Dog pound. Somebody said, did we hire him? As of right now, we don't know yet.
The Browns official X account just posted it. They have completed their second head coach interview with Nate Skillhouse today. Now, listen. His first interview was back on January 16th. That's when we started hearing the rumblings. That's when people in the media started whispering his name.
This head coaching search has, taken some turns and some loops with, various candidates pulling out their name. And you can debate the semantics of it. Were some of them favorites for the job anyway or not? You can debate it either way, but that is the fact of the matter. And I think that's part of the reason why this process has drawn out. But I would say Skillhouse is, the favorite, whether by default or, by choice, is kind of a matter of semantics now.
Why is it you think that Udinski pulled out?
That's a really good question. I mean, so, like I said, there's been a lot of speculation that it's because he was told that, maybe he's not the favorite. But at the same time, me personally, this is really just more informed opinion based off just some conversations I had. I was never really for certain that he was the favorite. And, conversely, I wasn't really convicted or confident that he really was going to take this job. There's a reason why it's taken this long to find a head coach. It is one of the lesser appealing openings, and that's why we've seen some of the more coveted openings get filled a little quicker. So I'm not really for certain that he was even going to take this job. I mean, in addition to the Schefter report that he pulled his name out, there was a additional report that he has a deal in place to return to the Jacksonville with a better contract. So we've all been through that kind of leverage play where you take the interview with one job that maybe you're not really convicted on, but you have that in your back pocket as a leverage play to sweeten the pot at your current spot. So I think it's a little bit of both. It's not black and white. It's not maybe that he wasn't the favorite or the Browns didn't like him, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have brought him in for a second interview. But at the same time, he might not have been a priority, and Cleveland may not have been a priority for him.
And now he's the fourth candidate they brought back for a second interview. Think about that for a second. 4 different candidates getting second looks, and we still don't have a head coach in Cleveland. But Here's where it gets interesting, and I need y'all to really pay attention to this. Shell House joined the Rams back in 2004 as a pass game coordinator, and under his guidance, that passing attack ranked 10th in the league with nearly 3,900 yards. The man can coach. The media is praising him. People are excited about the fresh energy he could bring to the Browns offense. The dog pound is buzzing in the comments, 133 comments on that post alone, and people are saying we better hire him, and this could be exactly what Cleveland needs. Now, hold on, because this is where the story takes a turn. Grant Udinski, one of the top candidates, just withdrew himself this morning. Y'all heard that right. This morning, he completed his second interview with Cleveland, then turned around and took a better deal with Jacksonville. The Jaguars gave him a raise. He interviewed with the Bills, and he basically said thanks, but no thanks to the Browns. And he's not the only one. 3 or 4 coaches have pulled themselves out of this search completely. So I got my hands on some audio from 92.3, The Fan in Cleveland. And what they're saying is absolutely revealing. Listen to this perspective. They're basically confirming that Shell House is now the favorite, whether by default or by choice. Think about what that means. By default. The insider on the radio said it himself. Cleveland is one of the lesser appealing openings, and that's why the more coveted jobs got filled quicker. Wow. Can you imagine being a Browns fan and hearing that your organization is the job nobody wants? And here's the theory that's floating around. Some people think Udinski used the Cleveland interview as leverage.
Got to take this time to give another salute, clap to Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders has been added to the NFL Pro Bowl games. He's replacing Drake May, New England Patriots quarterback Drake May, because the Patriots are in the Super Bowl. So the NFL said, you know what, Shedeur Sanders, you're going to replace him in the Pro Bowl games. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, Shedeur Sanders, you look at his numbers, no, his rookie numbers weren't great. But the impact he had as far as eyes on the NFL and viewership for talking about Shedeur Sanders, he deserves to be there. Because people have to understand, professional sports is entertainment first. It's entertainment. It's in the entertainment business. Then the sporting part comes next. It's entertainment.
Back.
They want viewers. They want attention. And who brings more attention right now in the NFL, bad or good, than Shedeur Sanders this past year? And I say, for everything he had to go up against, people saying he didn't deserve to be in the NFL, he drafted 5th round, not getting reps in training camp, going into a game, giving the wrong wristband, not getting reps with the 1s or the 2s during the season, but then gets thrown out there and still go out there and play like he played without proper support or proper preparation from his team and for his organization. And to do all of that with everybody looking at him, a lot of people hoping for him to fail, that's a lot of pressure. And he's a young man. And to still go out there and perform the way he performed, yeah, they won 3 and 4. Like I said, 7 touchdowns, 10 picks, about 1,400 passing yards, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. But yet still, NFL deems him worthy to go to the Pro Bowl games. So I say congratulations to him. And for everybody that had everything bad to say about him, keep talking.
Yep.
Because y'all can't control what the Most High does. And the Most High promotes who he wants to promote, regardless of how we feel about anything. So Shedeur Sanders, congratulations, my guy. All praises to the Most High.
You know how it works, right? You interview with a team you're not really sold on. You get that second interview. You go back to your current employer and say, hey, they want me. What are you going to offer? Boom. Jacksonville gives him more money, and Cleveland is left holding the bag. That's cold-blooded business right there, but that's the NFL. But wait, because while all this coaching drama is unfolding, something massive just happened with Shedeur Sanders. The NFL just announced that Shedeur has been added to the Pro Bowl games. He's replacing Drake May from the New England Patriots, who obviously can't participate because, well, the Patriots are in the Super Bowl. And listen, I know what some of y'all are thinking. You're looking at his numbers, 3-4 record, 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, about 1,400 passing yards as a rookie. You're saying those aren't Pro Bowl numbers, but hold up. Let me tell you why this matters and why a commentator named Doc Holliday out of Memphis broke this down perfectly.
What have Shedeur or Coach Prime, Shiloh, Bucky, Shalimar, what have this family done so bad to make people hate them so much? What have they done? Because in my eyes, in my 4 years of covering them, I have never seen anything negative Shedeur Sanders has done. I've been covering Shedeur for 4 going on 5 years. The most thing I'd have seen Shedeur do was getting a speeding ticket.
He said professional sports is entertainment first. Then the sporting part comes next. It's about viewership. It's about attention. It's about eyes on the product. And who brought more attention to the NFL this year, good or bad, than Shedeur Sanders? Think about it. Every single game, people were watching. Every single throw, people were analyzing. The kid brought ratings. And Doc Holliday went even deeper. He talked about everything Shedeur had to overcome. Drafted in the 5th round when people said he didn't deserve to be in the NFL. Not getting reps in training camp. Getting handed the wrong wristband in a game, the wrong wristband, y'all. Not getting reps with the 1s or the 2s during the season, but then getting thrown into live game action and expected to perform. All of that pressure, all of that scrutiny, everybody watching, a lot of people hoping he failed, and the kid still went out there and competed. Now, here's what really gets me fired up about this whole situation. Even in Cleveland, even in the city where he plays, Shedeur can't get love from some of the reporters or some of the fans. Not all the fans, but enough to notice. And that's wild to me because there are cities in all 50 states supporting this young man. There are fans all across this country who see his potential, who respect his grind, who understand what he's been through. And I got to ask this question because it's been on my mind for years now. What did this family do? What did Shedeur? What did Coach Prime? What did the Sanders family do to make people hate them so much? I'm serious. Someone explain it to me because I've been covering this family for 4, going on 5 years now. And the worst thing I've ever seen Shedeur do was get a speeding ticket. A speeding ticket, folks. That's it. I've been to Colorado. I've been to Texas. I've been in rooms. I've been on Zoom calls with these people. And I have never witnessed anything from Shedeur Sanders that would justify this level of hate. But you know what? As Doc Holliday said, God sits high and he looks low. No weapon formed against this young man shall prosper. The NFL just put him in the Pro Bowl. That's not fans voting. That's not media hype. That's the league itself saying this kid deserves to be here. And whether you like it or not, whether Cleveland's local media wants to admit it or not, Shedeur Sanders is making noise. So here's where we're at right now. Cleveland is about to name a new head coach, most likely Nate Shellhouse, within the next few days. They've got a young quarterback who just made the Pro Bowl despite all the odds stacked against him. The question is, can this franchise finally put it together? Can they give Shedeur the support he needs? Can Shellhouse be the coach who unlocks this offense? I want to hear from y'all in the comments. Are you Team Shedeur? Do you think Cleveland messed up their coaching search? Do you think Shellhouse is the right hire? Drop your thoughts below because we're watching this situation minute by minute, and trust me, there's more coming. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now because we're covering every single development in this story. Smash that like button if you want to see Shedeur succeed, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is far from over, folks. Far from over.